Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to do some predictions from the opening day of the BPL. I've got all the fixtures right here to my right of all the opening day fixtures of the BPL. And I'm going to do my originally actually did a video, a whole about 10-minute video, and I had to delete it because I made one mistake. Villa v Stoke. And I was announcing how much Villa have good potential. Obviously, they've got Kieran Clark, Nathan Baker, Christian Benteke, and I was going through them, and I accidentally said Nathan Benteke. Yep, Nathan Benteke. So, because of that mistake, I have to make this whole video again. But, yeah, I hope you enjoy it still. So, yeah, starting off, we have United versus Swansea. United have some, we had really good pre-season, beat some big teams, Roma, Real Madrid, Inter, Liverpool. Had terrible last season, David Moyes, the players didn't want to play for him, but the players want to play for Van Gaal now, so that's really good for us. Swansea loaned out Michu, obviously, but they've got a very good striker in Bonny, good in the air, very strong, pacey. They sold Vorm, obviously, to Spurs, didn't they? So, yeah. Chico Flores, very good centre-back at Swansea as well. So, yeah. Angel Rangel, I think that's how you say his name, is good right-back. Routledge, brilliant. They got some really good players, but I think it'll just be too strong for them. So I'm going to go 3-0. I'm not going to do the goal scorers, but I'm just going to I might do this a series, I'm not sure, but if you want me to do a series, put down the comments below, like the video, and subscribe to my channel. That's the only way I can really tell if you want me to do this. So, do that if you want me to. Yeah, but as I was saying, I won't do the goal scorers. I'll just do the results. I'll just do all of them. If I do make this series, I'll just do all of the fixtures, predict them, and I will see how many I get right. So yeah. I'm going to go 3-0 to United for that one. Next game we have Leicester versus Everton at Leicester Stadium. Leicester won the Championship last season. Not to have a very strong team. Everton, obviously we know they have a strong team. Coleman, arguably, Coleman and Baines. I reckon Coleman's the best right back in the BPL, and Baines is probably the best left back in the BPL. So they've got the two best fullbacks in the BPL, in my opinion. Jagielka, Distan. They've got Howard in goal, really solid defence. Morales is a good winger. Osman, very good. Lukaku, they've got some really strong players, Everton. Leicester are really good as well, though. But I'm going to go for 2-1 to Everton. I reckon Leicester will take the lead, but Everton will come back and get the win. QPR versus Hull next. Yeah, again, this is another mistake, because Hull, basically, in the last video that I did, that I didn't put up, but I said that instead of QPR, I accidentally said Hull got into the playoff, won the playoffs and got promoted. That was clearly not QPR were the team that got into the playoffs and won, and got into the Premier League. They're against Hull on the opening day. Hull have some really good players. Curtis Davis, really solid. Huddleston and Livermore, really good. Yeah, I really like Hull. QPR, Charlie Austin. I'm not sure if he's still injured. He might be still injured, but he's a really good striker. I was really impressed with him, and I did watch him, which is really rare because I occasionally watch the Championship, but I don't watch it that often. The main things I watch really are the Premier League and the Champions League and the cup competitions like the FA Cup and all that. But I'm going to go for this one. I'm going to go 1-1. Next one, we've got Stoke v Villa. I'm going to go 0-0 because Stoke have a really strong defence. They have a really good home record, but I can't see them scoring. Villa, alright, let me get this right this time. Baker, Clark and Benteke, they have some really good, and Bennett. So they have some really good youth, young players that have good potential. So yeah, but I'm going to go 0-0. West Brom v Sunderland. Both got decent teams. I don't think neither of them will get relegated this season. I reckon they'll both get, I reckon they'll both survive, and one of them will get a mid-table finish. But I'm going to go 1-0 Sunderland for this one. Got some good players, you know, Catamol, Adam Johnson, but I don't think, you know, West Brom, they have some good young players like Berahino and everything, but I don't think I reckon it'll be a good game, but I reckon Sunderland will control most of the game and get the 1-0 win. And the next game, we've got 2 games left here, guys. 2 games. West Ham versus Spurs. Oh, this is a tough game. I think it's going to be really difficult, but I don't think, if I'm being completely honest, I don't think Spurs will do that well this season. Obviously, this season is probably the most competitive Premier League season to date. There's about 6 teams that can win the title. We've got Chelsea, City, United, Arsenal and Liverpool. Some people have said Everton. I don't think they will, but some people say Everton. So it's about 5 or 6 teams that could win the BPL. And I just think it would be too much for Tottenham. I really do. I reckon about 7th, 8th. I don't think they'll have a good season. But I do think they will have a good start. But it won't get off to a good start, if that makes sense. I reckon they'll lose. Basically, I reckon they'll lose this game, but then they'll win most of their other opening games, like their first. They'll win. Basically, they'll win. I reckon they'll win 4 of their 5 games. I just can't. I just reckon this will be a draw. I don't think Spurs will lose. I reckon West Ham will control most of the game actually, because got some really good players: Noble, Nolan, Carroll if he's not injured, because he's always injured. Adrian's a really good goalkeeper. Being consistent, but when on this day, Adrian's amazing. I reckon it'll be 2-2. Last game now at the Emirates Stadium is Arsenal versus Palace. Crystal Palace look very good, but Arsenal 3-0 won the Community Shield against Manchester City. You can't get better than that. Tony Pulis said recently that everyone expects Arsenal to win. You know, we're the massive underdogs here, so we're just going to give it all we got. And sometimes that actually works. If they're the underdogs and nobody expects them, sometimes they just come out of the blue like that, and they have so much energy and pace, and sometimes they win the game. They have a really good. The Crystal Palace have a really good what's the word? I suppose you could call it spirit, you know, when they come back for 3-0 down to make it 3-3 in that game against Liverpool last season when Dwight Gale scored the equalising goal. But speaking of Dwight Gale, Palace have some good players. Dwight Gale, Jedinak, I can't remember his name. Joel Ward, I think his name is. They have a good solid goalkeeper as well. Yannick Bolasie, I really like Bolasie. Damien Delaney's decent. So yeah, I think they're good, but easy win, comfortable win for Arsenal. They did decent in pre-season. They did pretty decent in pre-season, but destroyed City. I think it wasn't a case of Arsenal I think Arsenal played well, but I think most of it was just because Manchester City were very poor. They didn't play the strongest lineup. I think a few of their players was injured and all that. So yeah, I'm gonna go 4-0 to Arsenal, but no, I'll go 4-1. I reckon Palace will score. But I hope you enjoy this video, guys. Put down in the comments below that you like the series if you do. The only ways, guys, I can tell if you want the series to continue is if you subscribe to my channel, like the video, and comment down below if you want this. If you do that, I will continue this series. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it. I kind of want to do it, but I can't do it unless you back me, because obviously I did the football cards thing, like showing you my cards and everything, and I wanted to do that, but I couldn't because I wasn't getting enough views, no one was really enjoying it. So like, subscribe and comment down below if you like this series. I will see you guys later for a new video. I've got the game capture, I just need to adjust it and